Welcome back, everyone. The weather is getting warmer, and that means it is time to start thinking about getting your body bikini ready. Woohoo! Fitness expert Cari Shoemate is here to show us some simple exercises that you can do at home to get your body in shape for the summer and get rid of those pesky problem areas.
Yep.
Talking about the pesky problem areas, I mean, a big problem for a lot of people, including myself, is that little area right here. You work out and you work out, and that's always the last place.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big common area, especially bathing suit season, bikini. You know, you want to have not just toned legs and arms, but you want to focus on your core and your midsection too.
Yeah. Big section too, because that's probably a section that's going to be exposed, so you want that to look good.
Exactly.
And I didn't know it was called a muffin top.
Yes,
but I understand.
Yeah,
it does act like a little muffin.
Exactly. After you kind of think about it, and then people have kind of in the back too. Right. Yeah, that whole core ties together. It's not just the abs in the front, but that muffin top area is kind of in the back, and then also your obliques on the sides. So don't just focus on the front. You know, hit the back and your sides too. That'll help.
Is that where we store the fat? Is that why?
Yeah, you know, everybody's different. Some people, especially women, store it more in their legs. Some people in the abs, and we all kind of have those little target zones where we kind of hold on to the fat. So, but that is a very common one. A lot of people hold it in the middle.
But you're here to help us out.
Yes, exactly. I'm going to tell you how to get rid of it.
Let's get rid of the muffin top this morning.
No more muffin top.
Okay, no more. Say no to muffin top.
Exactly.
All right, go ahead.
Well, my first tip, and a lot of people probably don't want to hear this, there's no magic crunch you can do or magic exercise to really get rid of it. You really need to have a combination of things, but most importantly, you need to do cardio. I know everybody hates that. They're like, oh, the dreaded cardio. But you really have to do that. I mean, the truth is, everybody really has a six-pack, believe it or not, but you just can't see it because you've got layers of fat on top of it.
Yeah, and cardio is the only thing that really targets the fat.
Cardio is the only thing that'll really get that fat to melt off.
All right, and how long should we do? I mean,
well, you know, if you're doing the Sabila challenge, that 20 minutes a day will really start to help you.
Okay.
Just make sure that 20 minutes, you know, you're not at the gym on a machine, just kind of trying to get it over with, you know, making it to go by. Really make it a challenge for yourself. Get that heart rate up, you know, feel your heart beat a little bit faster, sweat a little bit more. That's when you're going to start to see the difference. You know, don't just go through the motions at the gym on the machines or outside, you know, really make it a challenge. But 20, 30 minutes a day would be great. If you can do more, do more.
What's more important, speed or incline or like resistance?
Both. It's good to have a good mix. You know, if you're going to do the treadmill or the elliptical, don't just do the same speed or the same incline the whole time. You know, play with it. Interval training and circuit training is a great way. It's good for your heart, but you're going to burn more calories. So play with it. Do really high incline for a slower speed and then drop it down low and go a little bit faster. You can do like 2 minutes that way and then 2 minutes, you know, change it every 2 to 3 minutes would be good.
Well, I know you got your dumbbells here, so what are we going to do?
Well, you know, some other problem areas for bikini season, you know, are upper body and abs right now. And, you know, one of the most common areas is the tricep, the back of the arm, you know, especially ladies, you know, we don't want anything jiggling down there. We want it nice and toned. So I'm going to give you a couple exercises that you can do, that people can do at home. If you have weights, and if you don't have weights, you know, you can grab something around your house that weighs a little bit, you know, soup cans, just something heavy. And the first one I'm going to show you is just an overhead tricep dip or extension. So you're going to use 1 or 2 weights. You're going to take your weights up overhead. Your biceps are going to stay right by your cheeks, and then you're going to dip it down to 90 degrees and then pull back up to the top. Now, a couple of mistakes that people make with this one are they lower the weights all the way down to their back and then all the way up, and that's just going to put pressure on your elbow. So triceps are all about that 90-degree down and up.
We got about a minute to go.
Okay.
So how
triceps,
long do you do that?
I would do 2 to 3 sets of 12 to 15 repetitions. Make sure you have heavy enough weights where it's a challenge. Another tip, I like shoulders, because when you have nice sculpted shoulders, it kind of gives you that illusion of a tapered waist. And so you look a little bit more toned on top. You can do overhead shoulder presses to make it a little bit harder. You can stand on 1 foot. And what that does is you automatically tighten up your core and tighten up your abs. So you get a 2-in-1. You're working your abs a little bit and toning your shoulders.
Good.
So that's a good one.
2 areas we want to do.
Exactly. And abs are really important too. Let me to show you one of the abs.
Please.
One of my favorite ones for abs is actually a plank exercise. So you're going to come down on your forearms, walk your hands out, and then keep a nice flat back. So planks are really good. They target your deeper abdominal muscles, which again kind of ties your whole core together. So
how long should you stay in a plank position?
You know, work up to it. See how long you can hold it. You know, work up to at least a minute, I would say.
Okay.
You know, if you can keep going, you know, each time yourself and see if you can do it, you know, 10 seconds longer.
All right. I know I wanted to talk to you about posture. I'm not going to be able to do that, but we'll do that next week. And I know that next week we're going to be blasting your buns. Yeah. I'm going to tighten up the legs too.
Yeah.
Okay, that's going to be a lot of fun. So don't forget to join the Sabila Challenge when you log on to myfoxhouston.com. We've got hundreds of fans that are already signed up, and all we need now is you. Cari Shoemate, thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks.
All right.